Good morning, dear children. Welcome to the online session of English 2 of class 3. Please excuse me for not coming up on the camera today as I am not well. Will surely come up on the next class. I, Rashmi, welcome you all to the online class of English 2 for class 3. In the last class or the last session, we had started with lesson number 4 and the name of the lesson was The River Bank. And this is a short story taken from the book The Wind in the Willows. In the story we have seen that there is a small mole who is spring cleaning his house. While cleaning his house, he feels very tired and he gets bored while cleaning the house. So he leaves everything and he moves out in the outside world to enjoy the weather. While he is out on the bank of a river, he enjoys each and every scene, each and every movement of the river. He enjoys each and every moment of the time. While he is sitting there on the bank of the river, he meets a rat and they both make up friends together. They both become friends. And while talking to each other, they interact with each other, and while talking to each other, the rat comes to know that this creature, that is mole, has not moved out of this place. This was a new place for him. So these both animals decide to move on a boat and see the places. Children, I remember that I told you to read the story, and I hope that you have read the story till where we finished. We finished till page number 23 and the line was, "There is nothing half so much worth doing," he told mole, "as simply messing about in boats." Now, as you sit for the class, I would request you to please kindly take your books first. Take your English 2 book first and then open it. Open the lesson number. You can surely have a pencil with you and mark whatever you feel difficult. Some of the words I may ask you to mark. There are some difficult words. We will mark it on the book. Some of the difficult words we can write in the copy, and these difficult words we will mark. Okay, so I ask you to take a pencil also. Now, before starting with the next paragraph or the next part of the lesson, let us read 2-3 lines of the previous page where we left. Yes. The two animals made friend at once. Ratty was very surprised to hear that Mole had never been in a boat before. "There is nothing half so much worth doing," he told Mole, "as simply messing about in boats." So as I told you, when they started talking to each other, the mole and the rat, they made friends with each other. They became friends And during the conversation, during the talk, rat the rat came to know that the mole had never been on a boat. Okay, so he was surprised, and then he says that there is nothing much doing in the world than simply messing around, sitting for hours and hours in a boat. And the rat tells the mole that all the work which we do in the world could be kept on one side, but sitting on a boat and messing around means here like going around. Okay, obviously the boat sails on a river, on the water. So the rat says that there is nothing much fun, there is nothing much of happiness that comes by sitting on a boat and moving around. So let us start with the next part of the lesson. You can open your book on page number 24. Yes, page number 24. So the story goes like this now. Then he had an idea. Look here, if you have really nothing else to do this morning, why don't we go down the river together and make a long day of it? So both the creatures, the rat and the mole, they are sitting on the boat and they are moving along the river. They are sailing on the boat and enjoying the moment. All of a sudden, the rat has an idea. And what idea? He says to the mole, if you have nothing to do today, means you have nothing to do the whole day today, why don't we go down to the river together and enjoy this full day? Okay, so the next paragraph says, let's start at once, said Mole, settling back happily into the soft cushions. So with this idea, the idea of going around the whole day on a boat, the idea given by the rat was liked by Mole. So he was also very happy to hear it. So the quick answer which he gave was, let us start at once. Let us start at once. Why not? Let us start right now. So, and what did Mole do? What did Mole do? Mole settled back, means he took rest. He took the support, maybe support of the backside of the boat. Okay, he settled properly and was very happy. Now the next line. The rat fetched a wicker picnic basket. The rat fetched a wicker picnic basket. Shove that under your feet, said rat. So what they took? They took a wicker picnic basket. What is wicker? Wicker is a technique of weaving, style of weaving, a way of weaving. Weaving means to knit, means you must have seen baskets made out of bamboo. Yes, the way it is woven, that is the technique is known as wicker. And you must have, if you have your grandparents living with you, especially your grandmothers living with you, you must have seen, she must be having some baskets made out of kind of wood, not exactly wood, it's a part of a plant, and it's very soft and it is woven into basket. That is known as wicker basket. That is known as wicker basket. If you want to have a proper look, there is a small, very small, minute picture given in our book only, down there in the book. This here, wicker picnic basket shown, a small picture. Okay, so the rat fetched a wicker picnic basket, obviously they are about to set for a picnic. They are about to go for a picnic. They must have taken things to eat, yes, to drink, to play. So all the things to eat, to drink and to play were kept in that basket. And this rat says to the mole, shove that under your feet. shove, shove. Shove means to push. Shove means to push. Then rat, next paragraph, rat rode silently down the river while mole took in all the new sights, smells and sounds and trailed his paw lazily in the water. The water rat enjoyed his friend's pleasure and explained why he loved the river so. So, this is the description of how they are moving. So, what now they both, you can see here in the picture, they both are there on the boat, small boat. The basket is kept there. One side mole is sitting, the other side the rat is sitting. Who is rowing the boat? Rowing the boat means to move the boat with this paddle, this big thing. Okay, this is this thing. It is used to row the boat. Who is rowing the boat? The rat is rowing the boat. The rat is rowing the boat here. You can see the picture here. So the rat is rowing the boat silently without saying anything. Meanwhile, the mole is sitting on the other end and enjoying the sight. New sights, smells and sounds. Why new sights? Because he had already told us this thing, rat. He had already said before that this was a new thing for him. He had never been he had never been on a boat and never moved from one place to the other in this manner. So this was a new thing for him. So he was enjoying the sights, smells and sounds. The sounds which were coming from the surroundings. And what he did, he trailed his paw lazily in the water. Trailed means to put the paw, the hand in the water and move, slightly move it without like exactly dipping the whole hand in the water. Just slightly touch the water and move the hand along. That is called trailed. So what he did, the mole trailed his paw lazily, very very happily, maybe in the water, means quietly, calmly. Okay, he was enjoying each and every movement, each and every moment. Then the water rat enjoyed his friend's pleasure, and the water rat was watching all this. And here it is written friend's pleasure. Friend here is mole. Friend here is mole. The mole is enjoying. Mole is having pleasure. So the water rat enjoyed all this and explained. And then he said, this is the reason why he loved the river so much. This was the reason why he loved the river so much. Now, next paragraph. It's my world and I don't want any other. So the rat said, it is my world and I don't want any other, and I don't want any other place to go. Okay, so the rat says, this is the world I live in and I don't want to go to any other place. But isn't it a bit dull at times? Asked the mole. Just you and the river and nobody else. So as they were talking and enjoying the moment, the mole said, is this at times is this not getting dull at times? This gets dull. Dull means boring, monotonous. Okay, is this not getting dull at times? Said the mole. Who said this? Mole said this. What? Just you and the river and nobody else. So now the rat answers, nobody else? You must be joking. It is full of people. Too many of them sometimes. Now the rat is telling about the creatures, animals which are found near the river. So see, otters. Otter is a kind of animal which lives near and in the water. It eats fish. Okay, otters. Moorhens. It's a kind of bird, looks like a duck. Not exactly duck, but looks like a duck. Black colored. Moorhens, ducks, and so on. About all day long. So now the rat is telling about all the creatures which are living near the river and on the river bank. Next, what lies over there? Now the mole is finding it interesting listening all this, that not only this rat and mole are there in the area, but other creatures are also there. So mole is finding it interesting now and asking questions. What lies over there? Asked mole, waving a paw towards a dark background of woodland beyond the fields. So this, the mole indicated towards a dark background, pointed towards a dark background, pointed his paw towards the dark background of woodland beyond the field. So maybe few yards to the river bank, there must be some woods. Woods mean trees, group of trees, and the group of trees are called groves. Okay, so maybe some groves were there, and there the mole pointed and wanted to know who were living there. Oh, that's just the wild woods, said the mole. So next paragraph you can see. Yes. Oh, that's just the wild wood. We don't go there much. We river bankers. So the rat answered. What he said? He said that is just a wild wood. Wild wood means a jungle, a forest. We don't go there much, he said. Who said? The rat said that we don't go much there. We river bankers. Here the river bankers, the word river bankers means those who live on the river bank of the river. Aren't they very nice people in there? So mole is asking, aren't they very nice people in there? Asked mole nervously. He was bit scared. So he was asking the rat in a nervous way. He was asking the rat in a nervous way and said, aren't they good people? Aren't they nice people? So what did the rat answer? Well, the squirrels. Well, the squirrels are all right. The rabbits are mixed lot. And badgers all right. Nobody interferes with him. They'd better not. So what was the answer? The answer was this of this rat. The rat said that okay, some squirrels are there. They are all right, good to mingle with. Then there are rabbits also. They are also fine. Badgers are also there. They are also right. Nobody interferes with him. Badgers. They'd better not. So, squirrels, you know, in Hindi we call them Gileri. The squirrels. Rabbits, you know, animals, small animals. Badgers, this is also a kind of small animals, usually wild animal. Okay, then who should interfere with him, asked the mole. Now mole is asking again some questions. Why, who should interfere with him then? Then the rat answers, there are others. Others means other animals. And which animals are those? Weasels and stoats. Weasels and stoats and foxes and so on. Alright, in a way, but you can't trust them, and that's a fact. So there are other animals also, those who live near or in that dark forest. And what are those animals? Which are those animals? These animals, some of the animals we read in the previous line: squirrels, rabbits, badgers, then weasels. Weasel is also a kind of animal. Then stoat is also a kind of wild animal. Okay, then fox and so on. So squirrels, rabbits, badgers, weasels, stoats, foxes, these many animals, kind of animals, live in that dark forest. Okay, then alright, in a way, but you cannot trust them, and that's a fact. So rat and mole, they are animals of different kind. These animals which the names are given here are of different kind and nature. Okay, these are all wild animals: weasels, stoats, badgers, foxes. So these are different animals. Now in the next paragraph, that is next page. Yes. And beyond the wild wood again, where it is all blue and dim, and there's hills and something like the smoke from towns. So as they are moving, they are rowing down the river, sailing down the river, they can see so many, they are able to see so many other things like blue and dim. Blue and dim here indicates the electricity, the light. And there's hills and something like the smoke from towns. So blue and dim indicates the buildings, small maybe houses, huts, or small home houses, yes, in which there is light, and when seen from far it looks very dim. Dim means very feeble. The light is not very strong, it is very feeble, dim. And then the next line, it says something like the smoke from towns. Now only human beings cook their food and eat. Okay, only human beings cook their food and eat. Animals, they don't cook, they don't need fire. We need fire. The human beings need fire to cook the food, and where there is fire, there is smoke. Understood? So the rat is answering, the mole is asking, what is all there? What is all about that blue and dim light? There are hills and something like smoke is coming out from the towns. So it indicates that near the river bank there are some small villages or towns where human beings are also residing. Okay, then next, beyond the wild wood comes the wild world, said rat, and that's something that doesn't matter to you or me. So the thing which I said just now in the previous paragraph is in the second paragraph said by the rat. He says beyond. Beyond means across the wild wood. Wild wood means forest. Wild wood means forest. Okay, once again, beyond the wild wood comes the wild world, said the rat. And that's something that doesn't matter to you and me. So wildwood means forest. Okay, so the rat is saying beyond the wildwoods, across the wildwood, across the forest comes the world, wide world. He is saying that there is a human residence beyond this forest, across this forest, and that is something that does not matter to you, not to me. It is not of our interest. Okay, so what they did, they began their picnic, and Mole, they began their picnic, and Mole tucked in, for it was a long time since breakfast. Once again, so they began their picnic. So they started their picnic. What is picnic all about? Eating, na? Eating, drinking. So whatever things they had brought in the wicker picnic basket, they started to eat. Here it is written, Mole tucked in. Tucked here means to eat. Tucked here means to eat. Tucked. Tucked. Tucked here means to eat. And why he started eating? Because it was a long time had passed since breakfast. So they started their picnic, they started to enjoy the time, and they had fun. So children, this is all the lesson. This is the lesson number 4, the river bank. So I hope you liked it, and your homework will be, you have to, children, you have to, there is no other option, there is no other way that to understand and to learn the lesson than to read it once, twice, maybe thrice, or if you can, read it for the 4th time, as many times as you can, because as many times as you will read, the more you will read, the more you will understand the lesson. Each and every word has a different meaning. Each and every word is connected to the previous word and the other word which is about to come. So the more you read, the more you will understand. You have to read it on your own. Okay, tomorrow when we will start, I will give it one reading from the very starting to the end. Okay, but for today your homework will be to read the lesson, to read lesson number 4. And if you can find out some difficult words for yourself, okay, find out some difficult words for yourself. So okay children, God bless you and thank you.